Okay, everyone. For this week, I'm going to do something a little different. Obviously, you probably never seen me sitting in my office at home doing a video before, but the reason for that is, as you know, I had mentioned in my last video that it would be a couple of weeks before I produced another video, and the reason for that was that I was, out of town for the annual Gheenoe rally in Englewood, Florida. So, what I'm going to do is I've got the video mostly completed and ready to publish, but I felt like some of it needed some explanation. Since it's not my normal video format, I thought it might be a good idea for me just to watch through the video and I'll kind of narrate the things that I think need to be narrated, and then I'll throw that extra piece of video of the narration into the final product. So that's what we're going to try to do. So I'm going to sit here and actually watch the video and talk about the things that need to be talked about. So here we go. All right, so this is day one, first day at the rally, and as you can see, I didn't do one of my normal intros while driving, so, but I do an intro here in a second.
Okay guys, so this is different, filming the intro in a different spot, but I'm in a different location. Today I'm in Englewood, Florida at the annual Gheenoe rally with my friend Darren Wilder, who's here from Indiana, right? Not Ohio.
No, not Ohio.
Yep. So we're here just exploring, getting started. It's day one. We're hoping to maybe get on some snook, some trout, obviously redfish if we can, because that's my favorite. We're also looking at doing something a little bit different, heading south one day and doing some peacock bass fishing. So, and plus there's a lot of activities involved with the event too, so it should be a fun time, and hopefully we'll have some good footage for you to post up on the channel. So, give you an update as we get it done. Big sheep's head. There goes another one. Redfish right here. Oh, you see him? Right there. Look at that guy. Aha. Damn, I cast in front of that redfish, but he spooked before I got the lure to him.
See it?
I do not.
3 o'clock. Moving to the right.
I'm looking.
Even with this brush right there. Right there.
I do
Going
not.
in towards that hole.
I do not see him. You have to make the cast because I can't see him. Oh,
Got something going there?
yeah, big snook or trout. I'm not sure which. Right here. He moved into the cover and now it's cloudy. I can't see. Oh, there he goes. Look at him. That's a big guy too. But he's booking out of here now. He's not gonna eat anything. See his wake?
Oh yeah.
That was a snook. Pretty good sized one too. So far we've seen 4 or 5 redfish,
Look.
a snook, at least one snook,
Trout.
maybe a couple trout, but no eats.
Yeah, that was a big snook too.
It's the wrong time of day is what it is. I think they don't like this time of day.
Overslap for sure.
I think they're morning fish. And not because their friends died either. What are you doing?
This bird is scaring him away. He's like swimming under the boat. He's just having a good old time.
Yeah.
There he is.
This bird would not leave us alone. He hung around for a couple hours.
I bet he'd come up and bite the shit out of me if he could get to my hand. He's going right under the boat. I don't know what he's doing. All right, well, day 1, 0 fish. So, saw a few though. Made a friend with this bird.
Yep.
Even hanging out with us for an hour or two.
Made a friend for life.
Honestly, don't have magnification for that.
Oh, that's an avionics thing.
Yeah. Got the avionics charts in here. So. He just wants to keep up with us. He just wants to hang. Yeah. He's like, don't leave me, guys.
Alright, so this is day 2 now.
Yep, that one's all the way up.
And we're headed out with the group for the annual boat ride. So there were about 50 Gheenoes that participated. As you'll see, usually I try to get shots of everybody when I participate in one of these rides. So the next 2 minutes or so will be just cut scenes of various Gheenoes on the ride.
Oh, no, speaking of hope.
Hey guys, it's Ben, right? Ben? Yep. And Lisa. Okay. It's been a couple years, but I remember some.
I told you Ben and Lisa.
He did not. Shut up.
Yeah, as I was saying, since there's only one boat ramp at this location, everyone kind of has to launch and stage, and it takes a while to get all the boats in the water. So
Yeah, I work on it. I try to remember.
So you'll see everyone lining up here before we get going.
I'm talking to you.
Yeah, I like how Gator waved at that. DJ, how's your boat?
Well, the wait. Everybody's doing Pledge Allegiance, I think they're. I don't know where they're doing
Oh, yeah,
it.
they're doing the Pledge of Allegiance now, which we don't always do, so it kind of caught me by surprise.
All right, here we go.
Where's that? He's way up there? Yeah. All right.
So one thing you may notice is that the engine sounds are different at different points in the video, and that's because normally in most of my videos, when I'm doing a scene where I'm just running in the boat or the outboard is on, I usually use just the microphone from one of the cameras inside the cases, because it makes a nice, quiet, droning sound like you hear here. If I actually use the microphone that I'm wearing, then the outboard is so loud, it gets distorted, and it makes a terrible noise. It doesn't make for a good video. So, but there are times where I want to pick up the voices or other sounds when the outboard is on. So that's why sometimes you'll hear me using it and other times you won't. But yeah, here you can see that we actually were, in the beginning, we were at the lead of the pack for a while there. And then, like I said, I stop usually and let all the boats go by and try to catch a video of everyone. And I got most everyone. There were a couple, I think, that I missed. But as you can see, these events are well attended, and if you have a Gheenoe, it's well worth it to make the trip to one of these one years. So I will say this is my second trip to Englewood. I have fished a total of 5 days in Englewood and never caught a fish. Um, I do not like the area. I find it extremely challenging. Frustrating is probably a better word. Um, I can find some fish, but just can never seem to get them to eat. I will say though that the water clarity over there is pretty nice, and they have a lot of grass, which we don't have on the East Coast anymore. So there were some aspects of it I liked. But as far as the fishing goes, it's just tough. And everyone at the event struggled. There were a few fish caught, but not by Darren and I. So. So here the group is actually headed out into the Gulf, and we do that later, but we decided we wanted to, cut out halfway and go fishing. So we're down by Boca right now, and so we're going to turn around and go head off to go fishing, and almost immediately get stopped by the sheriff.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks for all you guys do.
All right, so I'm going to pause it for a second to talk about the sheriff's stop. He pulled us over because he thought we were on plane in a zone that we weren't supposed to be, and we were just approaching a resume normal operation sign. Now, I went back and reviewed the video, and we were never on plane in any area that we weren't allowed to be. However, there were a lot of Ghenoes in the area, and I think he probably mistook us for one of the others. That being said, he was super polite, really nice, just did a brief safety check, wanted to check our paperwork, didn't give us a ticket or anything. And, I have the utmost respect for law enforcement, so I appreciate everything that he was doing. And I understand, so no problem there. It just wasn't us, and that's fine. So no harm, no foul. But, I just thought it was funny that we got stopped. Like immediately when we left the group, we got pulled over. So, but I know it was somebody else, but whatever. So anyway, we're going to continue. This is when we tried to catch some fish unsuccessfully on day 2 as well. But we do catch some fish later on in the videos, so don't get discouraged.
That's a snook. Right there, he just followed my lure out.
Yep.
He's right there swimming along. Oh, there's a big fish right there up by the mangroves. Just to the left of where I cast. Englewood, you officially suck.
You kind of officially knew that.
This is a couple hours later.
Yeah, well, it's confirmed now.
Yeah.
But when we take the boat out today, it's not going back in the salt, that's for sure, not here.
Nope.
So here we are running up the coast. We're out in the Gulf now. So we're running from Boca up to, I forgot the name of the inlet there by Englewood. So we're done with Englewood. Hopefully I'll never launch my boat here again. Now this is day 3. We are down in Naples now at Golden Gate Community Park, launching into the canal system. So we have had enough of Englewood and decided to try something different.
Day 3 at the Gheenoe rally now. Last chance to catch some fish. So now we're in Naples doing some peacock bass fishing. So we'll see how that works out. But hopefully better than Englewood. Yeah, there is. Oh, got one.
I think it's done.
Don't say that.
Well,
It's a peacock. We don't have the net. Could you set up the net real quick? All right, well, I guess I'll swing him.
all right.
All right, good deal. We got one. All right, finally. Third day, we finally caught something. So I guess.
Worry about reviving that little booger.
Nope, he's ready to go.
So the funny thing about that peacock bass catch was you might have heard me say okay, and I was about to continue a sentence. I had a big old knot in that line. That's a new rod and reel. I put that Power Pro Super Slick on it, and it kept tangling up on that reel. So I was about to comment on not being able to use it anymore, and then I ended up hooking a peacock bass. So kind of funny there. I've since switched that line out to Wind Tamer, and it works great. So again, the Power Pro just does not like certain reels I've found. But anyway, we'll continue. I think our little dogs will get used to both
got
being in
dumped.
the backyard. But
There he is.
All right.
Ah. Oh, come on.
Oh, I'm on net duty too, damn it.
He just went right there. But that was not a peacock. That was a regular largemouth bass.
Hello.
Got something?
Yep.
Nice. Darren.
A little something, something.
I don't care if it's little. It's a largemouth bass.
Something.
Yeah.
Just a little something.
Sweet. All right, buddy.
Yeah, finally. After 7 months of fishing. All right.
Yes, 7 months. All right. Oh, wait, hold it up for the camera.
Oh, camera.
Turn around, there's one right behind you. Just
Grab the camera, baby.
just show it to the camera.
Okay. There you go.
All right.
And then this little guy.
All right.
Darren doesn't have the technique down. But
Hey, my trolling motor stopped. Seriously, it stopped. It's not even working.
Well, that's not good.
Yep. Hey, this fishing line in it. It's seized up pretty good, I think. I need to take the prop off and pull that line out. But, I mean, I have the tools, but I have to dig them all out. So,
No, I'm with it.
you want to just call it quits?
Yep, I'm with it.
Alright, so we're having to call it quits. So, trolling motor's got a bunch of line wrapped up in it, so we're going to have to end the day.
Darren's getting tired.
Yeah, well, we're both tired. 3 days in a row of fishing and barely catching. But at least coming here, we both caught a fish. I had another one next to the boat.
And it's something new.
Yeah, and so we did something different. So
Yeah.
maybe we could have caught more. I'm going to say if it hadn't been for the trolling motor failure, we probably could have caught a ton more.
Oh,
But
sure.
we're just going to call it quits, head back, yeah, and that'll probably be it for fishing for this trip. So.
yeah, that ended up being probably 30 or 40 feet of braided fishing line. that someone had lost, and my trolling motor picked up out there in the canals. So not much we could do about that. But that was the last of the fishing for this trip. This third day is the day where all the big events are. We have the boat show, the raffles, dinner, and the LT10 Gheenoe giveaway. So every year, Custom Gheenoe donates an LT10 to charity, and you know, a charity raffle. And all the money from all of these raffles go to a good cause. This year, I believe it was Give Kids the World. So the whole entire event is a not-for-profit charity event. So it's really great. And I'll have some video in here of probably the boat show. I did a little bit. But honestly, I didn't film most of the other events. I will include a short clip of the LT10 giveaway because you know, the Geens have, every year they have asked me to participate in the drawing and actually announce the winner of the LT10. So it's a big honor. I really appreciate them choosing me to do that. It's always nice to be asked, and I enjoy doing it. So I'll include a little clip of that, although I didn't film it, so the credit actually goes to, I think it was Katrina Pooler who filmed it. But I'm not 100% sure. It was on their Facebook page, and since I'm in it, I figured it would be okay just to include it. So.
We draw rock, paper, scissors.
That may be.
Give him the mic so you can announce the winner's name.
Is Anson Mumaw? Is that how you say it? Anson Mumaw here? Because you just won an LT10.
Or maybe you didn't.
If you're not here, we'll get in contact with you.
So, all right, so there you go. So that is, you know, my video of the 2021 Gheenoe Rally in Englewood, Florida. So, always a great time. Lots of good people, lots of fun. Even if you don't like to fish, even if, well, if you go to Englewood, it's good that you don't like to fish. But, you know, it's a lot of fun. If you just like to get out in your boat and run around and hang out with some great people, it's well worth going to one of these events. So I go every year, so I'll see you at the next one. So until my next video, that's all I got. See ya.